Sri Sunil Kumar is a distinguished Indian Administrative Service officer who has held several responsibilities in Government of India. He has shown remarkable contribution. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Minister Shri M.B. Rajesh, Government of Kerala, Honorable Shri Manishankar Iyer ji, Honorable Dr. Thomas Isaac, other dignitaries on the dais, and all members present here. First of all, let me begin by endorsing the points that have been made by different speakers. All of them remain valid, and if we look at where local government has reached, both in the panchayats as well as in the urban areas, then we'll find that there are state-wise variations. And that is natural because local government is a state subject. The Constitution amendment provided the broad framework, but then the working, the changes in the acts and rules, the different government orders that are being issued in different states from time to time, all of these contribute to the health of local government in different parts of the country. There's no denying that Kerala is the #1 state. It has a lot that to be proud of and lot that others can learn. And a good beginning or a good trend in recent years has been that you have panchayat functionaries from different parts of the country coming and seeing the actual working of panchayats for themselves. That I think, say, if a panchayat sarpanch from Jammu and Kashmir or Bihar or UP comes and sees what is happening in Kerala, Karnataka or Maharashtra, then he is going back with a different outlook. Normally, especially in the northern states, we have reduced citizens and even panchayat functionaries to petitioners. They have to, if there's any problem, you write a petition, give it to the SDM, give it to the collector, give it to the ministers. But the possibility that existed, that in local government, you can settle and solve these issues at your level, that has not been fully exploited. And at the official level, we still find that there is a lot of confusion whether local government is an implementing agency or it is an instrument of or third tier of government where they are to take decisions and sort out their own problems. This calls for a change in mindset of not only officials but everyone, right from citizens onward. We have been sort of born and brought up in the sort of environment where we feel that if we have any problem, then submitting petitions is the only answer, is the only thing that you can do. The real test of strong local government would be, or the strength of local government would be, when we begin to find solutions to our problems ourselves. And the role of government officials, whether at center or states, should or changes into that of facilitators, where we facilitate a local government to find solutions to its problems. We tell them the ways and means through which that can be done. A lot has been said about different issues. To my mind, two, three things that I would like to highlight in the short time possible. There was also this issue that Kerala aspires to become the first digitally literate state in the country. A very natural and very laudable aspiration. We also understand that data is the new gold mine. Now, who will own this data? All data is being generated from local government level. Will local government have any say in the way in which this data will be monetized, in the way in this data will be made available to different stakeholders, and if some revenue is earned in that? This is also an issue that needs serious examination. Right now, all data is concentrated or is kept at the state or government of India level, ministry level. And we are sitting on a mine of data. We don't know what to do with it. We don't make it available to anyone for our own fears, whether real or imagined, that we don't know what this data will reveal. If you look at the amount of data that we have, whether relating to Manrega, whether relating to local self-government, because all payments are now being made through e-Gram Swaraj portal using PFMS, all this digital data is available. And I'm sure if serious work is done, there will be a lot of learning, lot of micro-level sort of analytics that can happen and that can be extremely useful for all stakeholders. The second point is, when we are designing these portals, how are we designing it? Is it designed with the ministry's goal kept foremost? Or is it designed with the aim to enable local government functionaries to use that data to improve their functioning, to provide better services to their citizens? Because even at the district or at the state level, no one has the time, and it makes no difference in our lives whether a problem is sorted out within 24 hours or not. But for a local government functionary, it makes a lot of difference because he has to answer those people 24/7. The second issue is the relationship between this department, because since independence, if there's any problem, we create a new department and a new ministry. And then there is a head of department and then district level functionaries. And we feel collector is the panacea for all ills. That has long outlived its utility. It is high time that if real solutions are to be found, we need to strengthen local government. No one would be doing a favor to anyone. It is the need of the time. We cannot, in my limited understanding, we cannot become a developed country if we have very weak local government, whether in rural or urban areas. And the example of Belgium, which Mr. Manishankar Iyer gave in his speech, that is something which we need to learn, which we need to study and adopt. That is the future, not winning, at the state level or central level. So that is another point which is extremely important. Data, how IT technology would be used, who will own the data, will local government have a say in how data is managed? That is extremely important. And third is rural spatial planning. The movement towards urbanization is irrevocable. Right now, unorganized, haphazard urbanization is taking place. And then we are responding to that. We are reacting to that with incremental improvements, incremental changes. But if basic improvement has to happen in rural areas in the way in which habitat is organized, then we'll have to use technology and go in for spatial planning and maybe reimagine, redevelop rural areas. Along with other administrative and other issues that have been highlighted, I think we need to take a fresh look. We cannot become a prisoners of the past. We need to have an eye on the future and ask for ourselves, what would we like our village or our city to look like 10 years from now or 25 years from now, instead of always responding and reacting to something that has already happened. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.